Okay. I haven't done one of these videos in a super long time. Usually I'm just sitting here recording covers, and then I've been lacking in those lately, so forgot how to do this. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. My name's Rachel Zegler if you're new here, and you're probably not. We have almost 35,000 subscribers on this channel, which is insane. I never thought that any of this would happen, but I'm here to answer your question. Instagram has this new feature on their stories that you can ask questions and then answer them on your stories, but instead of answering them on the story, I figured it would be an easy way to sort through questions for a Q&A video, which is what I'm doing today. So you guys delivered with about 650 something questions, and while I can't answer them all, I picked the ones I thought were best and most interesting to answer, and here we go. Ooh, I'm about to dive in. Sarah Baska. Okay. The first question comes from Graham Phillips, who said, would you prefer a devil emoji hot air balloon over a blimp? Graham, inside jokes don't count as questions, psycho. But I feel like that shape would probably make a better hot air balloon. Julia Puglia asks boy advice. Boys don't like me. How did you cope with your breakup? Okay, and how did you motivate yourself to keep singing? Obviously a deep question, so we're gonna get some deep music and we're gonna go black and white. My breakup sucked. My breakup was awful, it was hard on me, and even more than 6 months later, I'm still finding myself sad about it, dumb, but at the same time, your brain needs time to heal. And when I go through hard times, I dive into work, I dive into creativity. That's what got me here today. What motivated me to stay singing is that if I didn't stay singing, the person who broke up with me would win. If you let them break your spirit, they win. And you deserve to win because you're awesome. I send you all my love, and I'm sorry if you're going through something difficult like that. But we get through it together. Yay! Ever have a wardrobe malfunction or forgot your lines while on stage? I've never forgotten a line. I've had tons of wardrobe malfunctions because The Little Mermaid is a hard show to do. Played Ariel a few years ago, as you guys know. Reel is out there on YouTube somewhere of me as Ariel. Heelys are not easy to use. Quick changes have never been easy and probably will never be easy. And in the end of Little Mermaid, there's a quick change from human to mermaid, mermaid to human to human getting married, and my wedding dress broke. Lucy Jane Kirby asks, do you dance? And if not, has that ever stopped you from doing a show? I would not call myself a dancer, ever. I would say I move well, in a sense. I've never been a full-blown dancer in any way, shape, or form. It's just not my thing. I've never been amazing at it. I liked it when I was a kid and then sort of fell out of it when I started doing sports. When I started doing theater again, I realized that its importance is major and I probably should have never stopped dancing, but it's never stopped me from doing a show. I've gone into auditions and been like, oh, by the way, I can't dance. And if you watch the video of me announcing the fact that I got Millie, Early Modern Millie, you know I walked into my audition room and went, I don't dance, but here we are. I played Millie and I learned how to tap and it was awesome. I want to say that you can't let things like that stop you. Go out, audition, the worst they can say is no, and then you get back on your feet and you try again. Or you know what? Go get dance lessons. That's fun too. Jennifer Goggin.
Goggin? I think I said that right.
Okay, but actually, how did you get into musical theater? What was the first musical you remember hearing? I got into musical theater kind of late in the game. I was 12 years old when I first, I thought it was late in the game. It's not. I did my first show. I was Sprinza and Fiddler on the Roof, and it was one of my favorite stage experiences to this date. It was awesome and I had the most fun. Started getting into musical theater because my parents played it so much around the house when I was a kid. My mom used to play Les Mis all the time, and I had this alarm clock that had a classical station, and on Sondheim's birthday they would play Sondheim's musicals. And I remember hearing Michael Cerveris as Sweeney Todd when I was, I don't know, I had to be 6 or 7 years old, and I was dancing around to the Ballad of Sweeney Todd. Lo and behold, like 10 years later I got to meet Michael Cerveris and talk to him about it, and I just think it's funny how life works. Definitely, I think Les Mis and Sweeney Todd were the first musicals I heard, and then Beauty and the Beast on Broadway was the first musical I saw. Araga Lori 94 asks 3 people dead or alive you would want to have dinner with and why. I would love to have dinner with Stephen Sondheim and talk to him about Into the Woods and what he was smoking when he wrote it. I would love to talk to Leonard Bernstein just because what an impact West Side has had on my life, that I want to know about everything. That man had such an interesting personal life, and while I don't know if he would open up about it to me, I just want to be in his presence and talk to him. He seems like such a cool, awesome human being. Third, I think I'd want to talk to Victor Hugo, one of my favorite authors. He wrote Les Mis and Notre Dame de Paris, and I would just love to sit down and talk to him about his writing. Yeah. Delaney Ann 3103 says, consider the coconut explanation. Okay, we're doing it. We're doing it. We're doing it. This is the dumbest thing in the world, and you guys have blown it out of proportion. One day, I woke up and I had this idea. Coconuts are mammals. They produce milk, and they have hair on them. consider the coconut. I can't believe I just said that out loud. And now my art teacher's gonna find out, and he's gonna be mad because I totally hyped it up to be something that it wasn't. Emma T.18 asks, what do you do to keep yourself healthy during shows? I am notorious for being the sickest person come opening night. And it's so bad. It's the worst. I hate it so much. In Little Mermaid, I developed the flu, and it was the worst performance I've ever given in my life. I was super sick for Beauty and the Beast because I managed to get food poisoning on opening night. Like at the opening night party, I got food poisoning at a restaurant, and the next morning I woke up, I was bedridden. I literally laid on this couch for 5 hours with like a cold towel over my eyes, and I was so sick to my stomach. It was awful. I always seem to get my period before shows. I've been healthy physically by drinking enough water and getting enough sleep, eating all of my meals, literally snacking in between breaks. I think the most important thing is to always keep something in your system, because also I'm prone to fainting, and especially when I have my period, I faint. It's really important to keep electrolytes in your system, water, and enough food. Chloe Money Bibbies, I see you, girl, asked, what has been your favorite costume you've worn in any show you've been in? I answered this on my Insta story, but these pictures deserve to be in here too. This nightgown was my favorite thing I ever got to wear on stage. I wore it as Cosette and Les Mis for the In My Life, A Heart Full of Love and One Day More scenes, because they all happen in Rue Plumet in the backyard. I was in love with that costume. It was used in the Metropolitan Opera a few times, and then I got to wear it. It was super comfortable, super loose and like flowy. Coming in second is definitely my blue village dress from Beauty and the Beast, because it was so easy to change out of. And then coming in third has got to be my classic red Millie dress, because that was just so beautiful and so comfortable, and I got to keep that one. I didn't get to keep the other two, obviously, but I got to keep Millie dress because it was like $2 at a thrift shop. Gracelyn Grackness asked, how many shows have you been in? I like your profile picture. So I was Sprinza in Fiddler on the Roof, Belle in Beauty and the Beast Junior. Then I was Belle in Beauty and the Beast Senior, Cosette in Les Mis, the narrator in Aesop's oh so slightly updated fables, Ariel in The Little Mermaid, Maria in West Side Story, Millie in Thoroughly Modern Millie, and Dorothy Brock in 42nd Street. And then I would have been Mimi in Rent, but I did have to quit for reasons that I can't really talk about. On that note, thank you guys so much for watching. It's really awesome to answer all of your questions. I'm really sorry that I haven't put up a new video. I'm trying to keep a low profile just for personal reasons. But I love you guys so much. Remember to stay smiling, stay singing, and always consider the coconut. I'll see you guys soon. Bye.